Hi everybody, it's Carol. Welcome back to my channel. And what I have here, I have my master board of a fall theme here. And what I'm going to try and do is turn it into a Christmas one. I don't know if I've never done this before, and I just thought I'm going to try it and just see if it'll happen. So I do have quite a few things here. I have, this is a small card, Christmas card. So I will use the front of this because it's a wreath and it has some red berries and the green wreath and some glitter. So I thought what I'm going to do is just rip this off, and then I'll cut these in little pieces just to stick around on the different pieces of mushrooms and bows. You know, I don't know how it's gonna look, and if this video goes up, then it turns out. If it doesn't go up, that means it really turned into rubbish. So I don't know how it's gonna turn out. So what I'm gonna do is just cut around here just to cut this wreath, get this middle piece off, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it in little sections here. Just kind of round it. It was either I wanted to make a video either making Christmas stamps or, you know, and that was my plan. But then when I saw this, I thought of making something like, I was just in the mood to do something Christmassy, and I have this master board, and instead of using it as the full master board, I'm just so anxious to get busy with Christmas because I've been doing so many fall projects right now that I just wanted to, you know, bring Christmas in right now. So let's see. I can use these scissors just to give it like a little jagged edge, because these are the scissors I was going to use to make the stamps with. So it has that little edge. So I'm sure hoping I can get this to look Christmassy. And I'm just going to randomly stick these things down, and maybe I'll just ink it because it has these white edges. And actually this master board is already inked, and I have Mod Podge on it, so it's already complete, you know, to make whatever, a journal or a folio or something. So I don't know if I'm just kind of going ahead of myself and like making this into a completely different project, but we'll see. I'll still use it. I'll use it in a junk journal, you know, all the leftovers, and it'll be like the Christmas toys that don't make it because, you know, the rejected Christmas toys. Okay, so I can just randomly stick these around. And actually what I'll put this off to the side for a second, because I do have a napkin, and I wanted to bring in, because there's really red and green in here, and I wanted to use these berries, and maybe I can put these with this part of these cards that I have. So I'll just take the backing off, Oops, okay. Let's see how many. Some of these napkins only have one, like this tissue paper behind it. I'm not sure if this has one or two. Oh, okay, it has one. I just tore the corner off. Okay. So, I think I'm going to cut it. This way it'll be a little neater. Okay, so we'll get these berries down on here. I'll just, and then we'll get some of this branch. So, like I said, I don't know how this is going to turn out. When you make the stamps out of the napkins, because that's what my purpose for bringing the, the napkins here originally was, to cut these things, you know, cut the different hollies off and berries to make stamps with them. So that was my original thought, but then when I thought of trying turning this masterboard into a Christmas one, I just don't know how it's going to go. Hopefully it won't be bad. So I'll just get a few of these off, these red berries. And here's a pine cone. That should be nice on there. And I'll try and get this poinsettia flower. That could go like on the bottom. And let's see, is there anything on this end that I could save? I don't know if there was a leaf that was cut off there. Oh boy, you know, like I said, I don't know how this is going to turn out, mixing the fall colors and different ephemera with Christmas. So we'll see. You won't know until you try it, right? So let's try it. So these are the little cards. These are the napkins. Okay, and then we're just going to randomly, I think I'm going to use these first. Let's find a good place. I have my book here. Oops. Oh boy, usually I don't like to put the glue stick on the napkin because the napkin usually tears. Now what I will use is my bone folder because it'll be easier. And also, I don't know how well this is going to stick on here because this is going on Mod Podge. So that's another thought. So I think what I'm going to do is randomly stick down the holly and the green first. Then I'll go into the card. Okay. You know, like I said, this could be really crazy looking, and I'll be making a different video. You know, I won't even put this up. So we'll see. We'll see how this comes along. Okay, all right. Oops. My napkin folded. Oh, that's a one thing why I don't like using the glue stick. And then what I'll do is after I put this on, I'm going to Mod Podge it again. Because that's the best way I know to, just to seal everything. But I think I'm just going to Mod Podge on the pieces that I'm putting on right now, like just the napkin pieces. Like I won't go over the whole cover. And I don't know how I'm going to use it. If I'm going to use it if I'm going to use it as a folio, or I may end up just using it as cards. I could actually cover up the pumpkin and put that there. Okay, whoops. Okay, let's get that over there. Oh, it's starting to fold over on itself. Okay. I guess that looks okay. Now I wonder if I should put a whole big poinsettia. I have two of those, so I could put one here and one there. I just want to make sure I don't want to keep all these napkin pieces in one area. Okay, I think that looks okay doing that. Let me get a new page. So I have my glue book over here where I'm using it to, oops, to get glue on this napkin, on these napkin pieces. And I hope I'm not going to tear this napkin. Okay, now, where did I have it? I think around this area. Okay, that doesn't look bad. So we'll get this last napkin one over. Well, isn't that the truth? If you go shopping to the stores, they have Christmas stuff up, Thanksgiving things up. So this could be something like that. Okay, well these little pieces didn't get glue on them. Okay, so napkins are done. I can stick these on here and see how these turn out. The only nice thing about this is they have a little bit of glitter on here. I don't know that you can tell anything other than, unless it has the berries on. I think it looks quite nice when the berries are on the ephemera, on these little pieces. I just don't know if these are too thick because it's card, you know, and I don't know how. Maybe I won't use them. I can bring in something like this. Now I do have like big pieces of Christmas tree branches in here. Look at this wreath. Let's see. I'm sure this has been done before. I haven't seen any videos on it, but I'm sure somebody has done this project like this. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to ink it up just to get this whiteness out of here. I'll bring this over here. Because this is very white. I copied this on, this is a digital, and I copied it onto, you know, regular copy paper that was not coffee dyed or anything. And it would have been nice if it was coffee dyed. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I may tear this right in half and then just use it on a couple of different places on here. But I think I need to ink it again. Just those edges. Okay. See, now I have to ink at this middle part again. But you know, I'm really not thinking because I'm just moving as I go along. I have no clue what I'm doing. This is not planned. This probably should be on the edge somewhere. Maybe one up here. I just want to see where I have other ephemera so that it's not all in the same area. There's really not much up here. So I could put one there because I have this, that, this, that. This here, maybe over here, or maybe over here so it's not upside down. Still kind of white. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to stick that there. I think I'm getting kind of nervous now with how this is going to turn out. It's either going to be really, really good or really, really bad. Okay, you know, it doesn't look bad because there's the white doily here, and there is some white paper over there. And I can stick this one, well, maybe lower down, because this one is higher on this side. Okay, let's see. I wish I had bows, like Christmas bows, but I don't think I know I don't. I looked to see if we had red bows. I have these here. These came in some ephemera package, not sure where, but I know I've had them for quite a while. And I don't know if I would put the whole strip down or just kind of, you know, use it like half of it. Okay, and then I do have Christmas washi tape here that I will stick down. I have this red and white polka dot one that I really like that, and I think it'll look really good in here because there's a lot of polka dots either on the butterfly or on the mushrooms. So I'll randomly stick that around. Okay, let's get rid of these little bits and pieces. Okay. And we need to ink these up also. I was even thinking of maybe inking it with red or green, but that may be a little too much. I just want to get rid of the white on this card. This is late morning crafting for me. So I craft like all different times of the day. I don't do work either only in the morning or at night. You know, I just whenever it comes upon me. These may be, I don't know if these are going to be too long to put in there, or if I should just cut them in half. Let's see. Maybe bring it like, or is that going to be a bit weird to have it coming out like that? I think I'm liking this here. Now this is already a thicker paper, and I don't know how well it's going to hold up. I'll just put it down, and if I see that it's loosening up, I'll just go in there with Fabri-Tac or something. I think I'll do this green. All right, I think I'm just going to stick these down. I don't want to think about it too much because I'm not going to get anywhere if I just keep thinking about it. Because I'll just keep moving it around and moving it around. Okay, I think these are better cut in half because they're quite long. Whoops. Just want to ink up this edge that was cut. Okay. Oh, I think I like that here. Okay, I'm just going to put that down. If anything, it will make this masterboard a little more robust because of putting more paper down, just to kind of thicken it up. Okay. I think my best thing is just to stick it down because, like I said, I could do this for a while. I'm just gonna stick it right there. Okay, let's see, I have two more. Let's see, I have one here, two here, one, two. Okay, I'm going to put this one here. And that one there. And then maybe my next video I'll be able to get my, I wanted to do stamps, make some faux stamps with napkins. I was watching Rachel from Roxy Creations, and she was making faux Christmas stamps with napkins, and oh my God, I got so much inspiration from it, and I wanted to do it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let me get some, I'm going to get some washi tape in here. Randomly, I have this. I have this. And I do have these here. I have more, but I don't think I want to put these on, you know. Oh, I have a lot more. But I don't think I want to put any of these on there. I think I'll just want to stick to those three. See, these are, I don't think these fit the style of here, although it's Thanksgiving and Christmas, or fall and Christmas on here. Let's see. And this is not very sticky, so I think I'm going to use glue. And what I may do is just kind of put the glue on the bottom. Tear some off and just stick it down. Oh, I like that. I like this washi tape on here. And then what I'll do is, with this end is kind of, it's kind of curling. So I think what I'm going to do is randomly stick the washi tape down. If you see what I mean, I think that'll be the best thing. Okay, where else can I stick this? It's going to be random. It's going to be in different areas because I want to get some other washi tape down. I'm really liking this. Whoops, some napkins coming up. But I will Mod Podge on there, so no worries. That's what I love making master boards, because you can do so much with them. And like I'm doing right now, you can even change them around. And I'm hoping it's gonna come out okay. Okay, so I want to make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can stick another red one. Oh my goodness, maybe right here. If I could find the end. Okay, here's the end. Sometimes when it folds back down, I can't see where the end is. Okay, so we'll get this down here. Okay, and I don't know if I should put this here. That's like the candy cane. This here I think will go nice on here. It's kind of thick, so let's see if I can rip it. It's kind of sticky. So I'm just gonna, again, randomly, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put some glue down also, just in case. I don't want it coming up. I like this. I like all this red going on in here. Okay, maybe I'll just do a couple more and I'll do the same thing. But where can I stick these? Whoops. I think I'm going to put some right on top of this, right on top of that definition. I'm liking these colors in here. I wonder if I should just, I'm going to make 2 short ones. Okay. And I'm going to glue these because I just want to make sure that they stick. It seems to be pretty sticky, this washi, but I don't know, because if I go to fold it, because I don't know how I'm using it. This is my very large master board. It's like 22 inches by 9, I believe. Yeah, it's 22 by 9, or 24 by 9, because it's 12 and 12. Yeah, so it's 24 by 9, and I don't know how I'm going to use it. I wonder if I have enough things on here. Wonder if I should bring some of the tree. Bring some of this tree in here. And see how this goes. Let me just ink this part up just around the edge, because I'm not sure if I'm going to bring any of this in here. I'm just going to rip this down the middle. Get more of this weight off. Okay, let's see. Oh, the sun went behind some clouds and it got dark all of a sudden. Sorry about that if it's going to make the video go real dark. Okay, just going to take the bottom of the white off there. I think I like this. And where would I put the other one? Maybe over there somewhere. All right, I'm going to go for it. Bring some of this green Christmas tree in there. I probably should have stopped when I was ahead with what I did. I don't know if this is going to be a bit much, but Where's my, oh, here it is. It's really white. Okay. And let's see, we'll bring where should we put this one? I want to keep it up against something. Like here, it's up against the what do you call it? You know what that is. It's up against there, so this way. Okay, let's see. Up against the poinsettia. Okay, maybe you'll just stick it right there. We'll see how this turns out. Oh, and I didn't even put it up against the poinsettia. Look at that. Oops. Okay, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the Mod Podge. I think we're good with making it into a Christmas folio. So I'm going to stick some on this paper plate. Now, I used this for paint before, but it's dry. It's not wet. So I don't know how much I'm going to be using. I'm going to just add water to this so it's not very thick. I just want to thin this Mod Podge out a little bit. And I'm just going to go over some of the pieces that I just did. And then we'll let this dry. I don't think I want to go over the whole board. I don't have to because it already has Mod Podge on it. But I just want to make sure that it all, you know, has the same look to it. Otherwise, with putting these new pieces on, Mod Podge has like a sheen to it. And you will definitely be able to see. You'll be able to see the difference in here. But it sure does soak up on the paper. I'm going to have to get more Mod Podge on here. Okay. Just stick a little water in there. Okay, I'm trying to find the pieces that I just stuck on. I hope this turns out okay, you know. But this is, today's crafting was done by the seat of my pants, and okay, let me get this banner. I just did some hidden paper clips, and I also want to make some banner clips. You make them out of, you know, you see the paper clips. The ones I made were the hidden paper clips, and I loved those. And they look really great in your journal because you can use them on both sides of the page. I think I'm redoing something that was already, that I didn't add to. Okay, let's see. We'll get this top banner done. And these brushes here, the foam brushes, they just soak up all the Mod Podge in here. And you can see when I press on it, you can see all the glue that's coming out, all the Mod Podge. So we're going to let this dry, and I'm going to come back later in the day or tomorrow, and we'll see, you know, what this project looks like. I hope it turns out okay. I don't know if I should make more. Yeah, I'm going to make a little bit more because I still have a couple of things to cover here, all down here. Okay. You know, and like I said, I don't know what I'm going to be doing with this. If I'm going to, what I was thinking, because it's so big, what I was thinking is maybe cutting 3/4 of it to make it like a 12 inches. Well, no, that's half. 12 and 12 is 24. And that's how big this is. So I'm thinking of, okay, yeah, going a little bit larger, like maybe 3/4 of it, and then taking the ends and making a pocket, you know, behind the front cover, if you know what I mean, if you can try and picture this. And then the leftover, you know, what's left over on here, cut that up and use it for journaling cards or tuck places in the journal. So that was my thought on what I'm going to do with this. I may do that. There's still a lot of Mod Podge inside here. And I think I have everything covered. And I know I'm doing more, but I just want to make sure I have everything covered that I put on here today. And now I'm really anxious to see how this turns out. I have a lot of Mod Podge on here, so it may take a while. I'm going to do some chores, plan dinner for tonight, do some laundry, and then I'll come back and finish this up. Okay, so this is it. This is what I have, and there's nothing more I can do with this because it is wet. And I sure hope that this is going to turn out somewhat okay. I'm really not sure looking at it right now. So I think once I add, you know, I know I'm going to put more things on here, whether it's ribbon or, you know, I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see how it came out. And so you have a good rest of your day, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.